So I just had to quickly film this video for you guys because I lost footage of what I had initially filmed for you. So I hope you appreciate it and forgive how rushed it is, but I do hope you find it valuable and you implement some of the things that we'll talk about. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esnet and I am here to inspire you to start whatever you want to do so that you can get ahead and start living your best life. Today I'm just going to talk to you about the mindset. The first thing that we're going to address about mindset is always having a reason for why you're not doing something. So I'll give you an example. The reason why I used to say, oh, I'm not going to be an influencer, I used to give examples like live in Britain, majority white demographic. I'm talking about a long time ago. This was when the influencer thing was just starting up around 2012, 2011. I always gave reasons as to why I cannot go and do it, and I kind of started doing it, and that ball passed because I wasn't serious, I wasn't confident. I had this little person telling me in my story, you can't do it, this is not for you because of your skin color, whatever reasons I kept telling myself. And not that these cannot be barriers of entry or make things slightly difficult. They might do, but that shouldn't have stopped me. I should have gone ahead, done what I needed to do, and by now I would have probably been over those barriers and been a successful influencer. Or I could have just done it and known this is not for me and moved on to something else. So that's one thing, your mindset. You need to get ready. You need to prepare your mindset for sure that you are not stopping doing things because of fear. Fear is crippling, and if you do not get rid of fear, you are always going to be thinking of what you could have done or what you can do, but will never actually implement it or execute it because you're too scared. That's the one thing. The other thing is, for you to be able to get over that fear, you have to understand where the fear came from. So most of us come from families where we are told, do not do this, do not do that. Well, I'm African. For sure, I was told you're a doctor, you're an engineer, you're a lawyer. No other profession will do, right? But most of us know not all of us can become that. Not everybody can become a pilot. So understand your background. Be very self-aware about the things that impact and affect you in decision making, and look back and see the reason that you're here. You're actually a creator. You're creating your very own life in front of you. Every day you're creating, and the life you live is what you have created. So make sure you create a masterpiece for yourself. So I will give you an example. My mother wanted me to be a hotelier. Not that there is anything wrong with being a hotelier. I was dead set on coming to Britain from Africa, from Zimbabwe. From the age of 15, I knew I wasn't going to live in Zimbabwe. It was just too, I don't know, I knew I wanted to leave. I wasn't going to stay there for good, for reasons best known to me. I can't even really think of the reasons right now why I didn't want to stay in Africa, but that was just the way it was. I was not going to stay in Africa. I was definitely going to migrate somewhere, and I knew for sure that I was going to migrate to UK. So fast forward a couple of years, my mother told me all the reasons why I should have done this, and I didn't listen. I migrated and came to the UK. If I had followed what my mother had, the path my mother had told me, I would have probably ended up in the UK. I would have ended up in the UK much more successfully. But I went about a roundabout way and ended up doing a career that I didn't like. So my mom was trying to feed me a good mind paradigm, but sometimes we all have to learn for ourselves in life. So that was a good thing. There are other things that our parents also tell us. They force us to go to university, for an instance, when you're not university material. You were told there's nobody in your family who's ever been a millionaire. Who do you think you are? You're going to be the first person to be a millionaire. You can forget it. Do what everybody's doing. Humble yourself, they tell you. So all these things are fed to us, and they're in our subconscious, and we actually really need to fight them for us to start making a difference in our lives, because these things are showing up and presenting in the life that we lead right now. So be very aware of the life that you're leading right now and how your past has shaped this. Then when you're going forward into your future, create deliberately. So be very aware of what has created what you're living now. So if this is what you want to change, the life you want to change, you have to know what created it and deliberately change it. Put things in action that are going to change your life tomorrow, if that makes sense. So mind paradigms, we've spoken about that. It's a array of things. It's a lot of things that can be talked about when we're talking about mind paradigms. But these are just some of the snippets where you can start to research and talk about. You can go back and listen. I'm sure there are some podcasts and some books. Dr. Wayne Dyer talks about this a lot. I think it's a book called Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. Dr. Wayne Dwyer's books are really helpful in helping you get that mind shift so that you are in the right space of mind to do the things that you want to do. If it is career or if it is creating that you're going towards, the 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss is invaluable. I had to read it about 3-4 times because I knew I wanted a 4-hour work week. Not exactly that you realize that you work a lot more when you're working for yourself than you work when you're working for somebody else, but it sort of guides you into the things that you can put in place, and that the world is your oyster. It tells you step by step. And there are loads of other podcasts which I will link down below as well that you can listen to that can get you thinking and preparing yourself for that mindset of I can do this, I can go and do this. Just think of it this way: if I can do it, so can you. My passion here is to get every single boy and girl who's ever dreamt of doing something but is just terribly terrified. For whatever reason they're terrified, they can't go for it. I know what held me back was I was in a foreign country. Didn't feel a sense of belonging, and that was nothing to do with anybody. That was my mindset. That was my brain talking to me, the little devil that sits on your left side telling you you're not enough, you're not good enough, that is the person that you need to address and tell them to go away so that you can focus and get on with it. You get to do it now. Hurry up and fail so that you can do what is going to actually succeed, if that makes sense. Like I said, I am really passionate about getting people who look like me doing things wherever they are in life that improves their lives, that improves lives of generations to come. So if you know anybody who would benefit from this content, make sure you tag them in this video. And if you have anything that you think I missed out as well, any suggestions, put them in the comments below so that we can start this community running and everybody can share valuable information about how to change our mindsets and our limiting beliefs. Also, whenever you're on this path doing what you're doing, don't forget to still live your life, because yesterday is gone, tomorrow is not guaranteed. What you have is today. So along the way to where you want to be, enjoy the journey, if that makes sense, because the destination is not a destination. You'll really be surprised, especially in entrepreneurial. It always detours into something else. So you arrive and then you think, oh, actually I need to go there, I need to achieve this, and so forth. So I hope this helps you. I know this is a bit rushed. I really want to stay consistent, so I uploaded this. I actually filmed it and uploaded it on the same day because I lost footage of what I had done. That's something I need to work on. I need to be more proactive of having banked to upload whenever I need to. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below.